NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time. The Crane Room is a restaurant. The Crane Room is a bar. The Crane Room is a banquet facility. The restaurant will please you time after time with their diverse menu. Ask about their daily specials. See the menu at craneroom.com. The bar gives you an abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perfection. The Crane Room, located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553. InfoCision has been giving job seekers career opportunities for the past 30 years. 150 positions are needed to be filled as soon as possible, and many of them at the Newcastle location. InfoCision handles inbound and outbound customer service and sales calls for the nation's largest nonprofit and leading media and cell phone providers. Come join the InfoCision team that offers excellent benefits. You can call or stop in at 253 East Washington Street, Newcastle. InfoCision, the #1 call center company in the world.
Good morning, Newcastle. Yes, it's NewsWatch for Monday, December 14th, and what a splendid weekend we had, filled with sunshine. There was a little bit of rain, but all in all, those warm temperatures made you feel like you were down south. And how about community happenings, getting ready for a little Christmas in the sand? Well, I hope you're getting ready for NewsWatch, and hopefully you have that first cup of coffee, because NewsWatch, with state news, sports, weather, and so much more, is straight ahead. Now, you know, we have some great people supporting community television in Newcastle. Let's take a look and listen, and then we'll get right on those top stories.
The Cedars is a great restaurant with outstanding Mediterranean food. The Cedars takeout menu is second to none, featuring pizza, stromboli, hoagies, their famous lamb on the rod, and so much more. So when you're hungry and you want that Newcastle taste, make it Cedars, now with 2 locations in Newcastle, 827 Addis Street on the east side and 1101 Highland Avenue. Call Cedars East, 724-658-9260, or Cedars North, 724-652-7657.
I am never getting married. Ever. Guaranteed.
You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids.
I love it here.
We are never moving to the suburbs. We are never getting one of those. We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
For all the neighbors in life, talk to State Farm agent Michael Joseph in Newcastle. State Farm is there.
Come dine with us, come dine today. If you could use some real good food, there's a place not far away. If you could use a drink or two, or a place to go and play, come to Gallo's Italian Villa today.
Welcome back, and let's get to the top stories today in Newcastle, BA. First of all, a wish to Jim Bezzosa. Happy birthday, Jim, and we're going to bring more of those birthdays up when we get to Crane Room 45 weather. This in from Bob Summers, youth and young adult minister at Christ the King at St. James the Apostle Parish. They're having a get-together, and let him know, stop out. You know, Theology on Tap does a great job, and a lot of the fellowship that you find around churches is very genuine. So give Bob Summers a call. And, you know, back to the 50s is something special, and they're into their 30th anniversary. You know, they've been going on quite a while. Now they're published in Cruising Times magazine. Now, back to the 50s this year will be June 24th, 25th, and 26th. It's a special 3-day event, and what a great time. If you get a chance, pick up Cruising magazine on newsstands. They have written quite a bit about back to the 50s. It's a special group that does it, and they have quite a good time at these car cruises. It's almost like their family. This from the governor, and I'm kind of giving you an idea of what some of the other top stories are going to be as we go through. Governor Tom Wolf and Lawrence Francis Wolf invite the public to join them and for an open house at the governor's residence. Now, that was Sunday, the 13th, if you were down there from 1 to 6. They tell you that the mansion is decorated and is very pretty. So if you get a chance to be in Harrisburg and stop by the governor's place, check that out. And we'll get to more state news later, but a lot of people were asking about the budget, and the governor nominates career businessman Michael Newsom to the Liquor Control Board. Newsom, who spent more than 37 years in business, including accounting, finance, and management, most recently as a senior executive in a retail and wholesale distribution industry, will serve on the Pennsylvania's Liquor Control Board. He's the perfect mix. They go on to say the experience in retail could work out just fine. And you know, if you're stressed during these holidays, think of this. Take your time, get your shopping done early. Have some ideas and experiences instead of the actual things, like maybe art classes or music tickets, cooking classes. Hey, they can come down to Cooking at Castle. Makeovers, amusement parks, entries to fun things. These might help rid your stress of all that holiday shopping and give you a lot more ideas for that special person on your list. Now, we're going to take just a second, look at these sponsors that keep community television running alive and well right here in Newcastle, PA, plus the people that always donate to the cause. We'd like to thank everybody, and we're going to return with a whole bunch more right after these messages. Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets today's modern conveniences. You'll enjoy their spacious, comfortable seating, their fresh ingredients that go into making every dish, whether it's pizza or that just right entree. Tuscany Square Restaurant, they're here to serve you. Call 724-654-3065. It's time to go to Chilella and Carney, floral design artists, for flowers, plants, figurines, and so much more. Whether you're celebrating that special day, that special engagement, anniversary, birthday, you name it, Chilella and Carney has what you need. At 1006 South Mill Street, it's Chilella and Carney. The Beanery Depot and Deli, coffee, made-to-order subs, snacks, and more. Meatball sandwiches, fresh and hot. Pepperoni rolls, fish sandwiches, chicken, milkshakes, the Beanery Deli. When you're hungry for something special, and it won't cost you a lot of beans. Yes, I'm in Mr. Pizza. Hi, we're here with
Sydney.
and it looks like you girls have had a great lunch. Can you tell me what you have, Sydney?
The ham and cheese sub.
Oh, today's special. What did you have?
I had pepperoni pizza and part of the ham and cheese sub, and they were both very good.
Hey, it's always best when you get your food and somebody else's. And here at Mr. Pizza, what a great time. Stop down, check out the special. This program furnished by Melzer's Fuel Service. Melzer's since 1977. Daryl Knight, Territorial Manager. Good to see you and welcome back as we take a look at some more top stories in Newcastle. And yes, if you didn't know, beginning Thursday, December 10th, the city of Newcastle has been offering free parking downtown at all the meters, and that's going to continue through the 31st. Hats off to the city. And, YMCA, great place. You can park, go into the Y. They're counting down the days of Christmas, and they've been with acts of kindness. Make sure that you take a look at those acts of kindness that they have, and just a great idea from the YMCA, and they're always filled with super ideas. Keep in mind that Brunch and Learn was down at the Y. Now, the 16th was the day from 11:45 to 12:45. Speaker Michael Ferris, Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Services. So make sure that you stop by the Y. And sometimes you wonder, geez, do they have this open or that open? Well, as I go through and look at these all-important notes that come our way, you can get Y alerts. Now, if you go to rained.out.com, they'll send you a text alert, and you can even text YMCA member to the number we had told you about earlier and get those updates. We'll make sure we pass that along to you. Now, let's take a look at some of the great people supporting community television right here in Newcastle. We'll be right back. Hello, friends. Are you a person on the go? Do you need snacks, cookies, maybe just a deli sandwich, lottery, or gas? It's Gino's in Mahoning Town for all your needs. Stop by Gino's and tell them NCTV45 sent you. Arlington Market, located at 726 Arlington Avenue, has all the great food you remember. Yes, their canned goods are fantastic and feature that old world taste. And meat, cheeses, produce, lunch meats, fresh cut meats, groceries, and so much more. It's Arlington Market. It'll make your table look spectacular.
It's Butts Flowers in downtown Newcastle for fine gifts and more. It's Flowers, 120 East Washington Street, Newcastle, with a wide variety of flowers for any occasion. Call Butts Flowers, 724-652-7727, or toll free from anywhere, 1-800-443-7726. It's Butts Flowers in downtown Newcastle.
Welcome back, and you know, it's time for that Cedars Sports Corner. Who wants to be bothered with that crazy NFL, the NHL? Take a look at this. This is Cameron Koppel. She's a gymnast right here in the greatest castle in the world, and take a look at these moves. Utterly fantastic. Hats off to Cameron Koppel on what a great job. Now, okay, I guess we should talk about the NFL. Okay, as we look, yes, those Cardinals on Thursday night topped the Vikings. And now as we head into the matchups for Sunday, you'll notice that the Pittsburgh Steelers, yes, they're taking on those Cincinnati Bengals. And the Cleveland Browns, they have the 49ers. All these scores are streaming across the bottom of your screen. And I keep getting this email in saying, geez, oh man, why haven't you said anything about the Atlanta Falcons? And as I understand it, they like NCTV45. The Falcons are at Carolina, and so hats off to the Falcons as they make their way through, and the Jets are entertaining the Tennessee Titans. Monday Night Football will be the Giants at Miami, just to give you a heads up. Now, how about the Pens? They made a little coaching change. Think somebody down there isn't watching NCTV 45? Yeah, they told Mr. Johnson that they had seen enough. And as soon as he got back from vacation on the West Coast, they told him, as Chuck Noll would say, get on with your life's work. And they told the assistant coach, too. And what did they do? They went and got the guy that was coaching the baby Pens, who's been winning for the last 3 years, and made him the head coach. And then all of a sudden, the Pens pushed a victory this weekend. Just unbelievable turnaround for the Pens. And we'll see if we can stretch it to more than one game. Keep in mind that we are your center for high school sports. And keep checking us out for those high school games. Some will be live, some will be podcast. But variety is the spice of life, and we'll keep you hopping because you're always plugged in to any NCTV45 anytime on your time. We're available. Now, that was the Cedars Sports Corner, and we're going to be right back after these messages. Pegley's Pasta and More. When you're hungry for that great Italian taste, bellissimo, it is tremendous. You have to stop by Pegley's for pasta, sandwiches, pizza. Yes, it's Pegley's Pasta and More for that great Italian taste. It's not just for Sunday anymore. Head over to Pegley's.
Whether it's a scheduled appointment or same-day service, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning offers 24/7 service for commercial, industrial, and residential, as well as fire and water damage restoration. Using state-of-the-art technology, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning experts are ready to professionally clean your carpet today. Call DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning for a free in-home estimate. Thank you for making us Lawrence and Mercer County's largest carpet cleaner.
And remember, nobody gets your carpet cleaner.
If you're having a party then Keystone Specialty is the place you need to go. Yes, they have every party supply that you can imagine. Planning that wedding, that graduation, or maybe it's just that big game that's coming up. Go to Keystone Specialty. Party supplies and so much more. Remember, they have those fall decorations, winter, spring, and summer. It's Keystone Specialty on the south side of Newcastle, Mill Street. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. Hey, and welcome back. And as we talk about great things going on in the greatest castle in the world, the United Way has its annual blanket drive, Share the Warmth. Over the past years, the United Way has partnered with Columbia Gas and local schools in an effort to collect blankets to distribute to families who are facing challenges in their heating in their homes and purchase of blankets to warm their families during the winter cold. 340 blankets were donated in the annual drive, and what a great effort. And Shenango and the Shannick were involved. The students from Shenango helped sort and prepare the blankets for distribution at the Columbia Gas Building. Companies participating: Liberty Mutual, GNC Credit Union, Lawrence County Travel and Tourism, yes, Sittler and Lemon, the Confluence, Lawrence County Government Center, First Commonwealth Bank at Union Square, and the Newcastle Community Y. And what a story that warms your heart. Now, you know, it's time to get things popping. And what do I mean? Well, the holiday pops at the Scottish Rite Cathedral, and that's Friday, December 18th at 8 o'clock. Now, this in to give you a little idea about the Pittsburgh Symphony. The holiday season brings family fun, togetherness, and music experienced and all that at the concert at the Scottish Rite Cathedral. Okay, and it's a holiday pops with the Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra. And like I said, it's December 18th. Conductor Daniel Meyer returns to lead the orchestra in a full guest of artists, carols, and cherished holiday favorites. That's what you're going to hear. What an extravaganza. Returning Christopher Sanders, a jazz trio from the Pittsburgh Symphony musicians, which includes Harold Simler on piano, Jeffrey Grubbs on bass, and Andrew Reamer on percussion. The concert begins at 8 o'clock. Tickets range from $16 to $59. And this season, all the concerts in the series will be presented without an intermission, and they'll end about 9:30. And just a great time. Now, you're probably wondering, what are some of the things that you're going to hear? A Christmas festival, selections from the Nutcracker, reindeer variations from A Christmas Wish, sleigh ride, which is my favorite, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, When Santa Claus Gets Your Letter, The Suite from Polar Express, Georgia on My Mind, This Christmas, and a Hanukkah Festival Overture, and White Christmas, just to name a few. And they'll do Silent Night, they'll have a sing-along, and we wish you a Merry Christmas. Thanks to the Pittsburgh Symphony for making their way up, and what a great time that sounds like. Now, let's take a quick time out, and we're going to be right back with a whole bunch more. after these messages. Joshua Son Rehabilitation Center. From the moment you arrive, you know that you're in the right place. Dr. John Wrightson listens first. He pays attention to detail and then makes the determination. Joshua Son Rehabilitation. We make the pain go away. Hello, folks. Angelo Perrotta for Ferrone Brothers. Wow, you have to try their food. Great Italian food and 2 locations on the south side on Mill Street and on Wilmington Road in Newcastle. Ferrone Brothers for pepperoni rolls, pizza, any Italian dish that you can imagine. Okay, and a whole lot more. It's Ferrone Brothers. Stop by, they have those daily specials, and they look forward to seeing you. Tell them NCTV45's sent you.
Gentlemen, if you want to look your best with high-quality clothing, then I recommend Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle. Mike Caggiano is the owner, and he and his staff have been in the business for decades, and they will always give you the right recommendations. They also carry Rondinelli tuxedos. That's Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors, 210 East Washington Street, downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-3851.
Hello, friends, and welcome back. Are you a book lover? Are you looking for a way to explore and enrich your faith? Looking to start a hobby? If the answer is yes to these questions, then St. Camillus Parish has you covered, starting a book club focusing on inspirational reading and works of fiction and spiritual themes. The kickoff meeting is Thursday, January 14th. Right after the holidays, you need something like this to do. It's from 7 to 8:30 at the Confluence. The first book will be Joan of Arc by Mark Twain. Hope to see you there and bring a friend. Remember, you don't have to be Catholic to go. And the Catholic Diocese of Newcastle has announced their penance services this week. Monday at Christ the King, St. Anthony's. Tuesday, Holy Redeemer. Wednesday, St. Vincent de Paul. Thursday, St. James the Apostle. And then next week, Monday the 21st at St. Camillus, and Tuesday the 22nd at St. Vitus and Holy Redeemer. So all penance services start at 7 o'clock. So make sure you keep that in mind as you go through these busy days. And the Mass schedule for the Catholic community in Newcastle. The 24th, Christmas Eve, there'll be a 4 o'clock Mass at St. Lawrence Christ the King, a 4 o'clock Mass at Mary Mother of Hope, at St. Camillus, St. Joseph the Worker, and St. Vitus, all having 4 o'clock Masses. 6 o'clock at St. Vincent de Paul and 6:30 at St. Vitus. 7 o'clock Masses at St. James the Apostle and St. Camillus. Now there'll be a 10 o'clock Mass at St. Camillus and St. Vincent de Paul, and midnight Mass at St. Vitus. Christmas Day, 8:45 at St. James the Apostle, 9 o'clock at St. Joseph the Worker, 10 a.m. at St. Camillus and St. Vitus, 10:45 at Christ the King, St. Anthony's, and 11 o'clock at St. Vincent de Paul, 11:30 at Mary Mother of Hope. So that's your Mass schedule. Maybe you want to take a look and jot that down and have it handy for those out-of-town guests and maybe even yourself so you don't forget it. Now we're going to take a look at some of these great sponsors and the people that bring you community television in Newcastle, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters. Serving Newcastle, Elwood City, and Youngstown. Daimio and Olson handles criminal law, bankruptcy, civil matters, workers' compensation, personal injury, medical malpractice, divorce, wills, real estate, and many more legal issues. Call any one of their offices in Newcastle, Elwood City, or Youngstown with these phone numbers. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Daimio and Olson Law Group, where every client matters.
Whether it's time to fix the furnace, throw the salt, shovel the drive, it's Paul D. Weller Hardware. We have what you need. Whether it's time to get warm, make the macaroni, make the ravioli, make the pizzelles, throw another log on the fire, or get ready for Christmas. It's Paul D. Weller Hardware. Hey, let's go sled ride.
Bill's Bake Shop will make you happy. Owner Bill Cast and his staff keep the tradition going with all those bakery items you remember as a kid. Just to name a few, Bill makes cream sticks, cinnamon rolls, bear claws, cream horns, cannoli, cakes, pies, cookies, bread, pizza, and more. You can also buy homemade cavatelli and ravioli. Bill's Bake Shop, located 228 North Liberty Street in the Mahoningtown section of Newcastle, is open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 to 5, and Sunday, 7 to 2, closed Monday. Bill's, where smiles are everywhere. Call 724-654-4223.
Hey, welcome back. And, just a few reminders to get you in the holiday mood. Friday the 18th from 10 to 2 at the Confluence. There's the Mary Resource Fair for families and persons that are needy. This gives some information on the services available right here in the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. The Wolf administration teamed up for the holidays to support families in need. The government, the Wolf joined state officials and government employees and members of the National Guard in the Holiday Wish gift program in Harrisburg, which provides gifts to about 200 families and 100 seniors across Pennsylvania. Keep in mind that tonight, Thursday the 17th at 7 p.m., there is the Christmas concert up at the Newcastle High School. That'll definitely put you in the holiday mood. And as you go this week and you're making your way through, you might want to think about this. Now, I had the chicken last week, and it was absolutely phenomenal. Southwest turkey melts, pepperoni and Italian sticks, pot roast sandwich, wings, and how about this, fish and pierogi lasagna. You're probably saying, wow, where can I get that? Well, you can get those things at the Beanery Depot and Deli. Make sure you stop by, tell Barb hello. And, I will be talking about this pretty much all week. I hear that my good friend Barb has issued a throwdown, a challenge. And Cooking the Castle, well, we're going to be up to that challenge. We're going to tell you about it once we get across the new year. It'll be a little bit of fun, and I look forward to it. And I hope you're looking forward to these messages from these super people in the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Let's take a look at these messages, and we'll be right back. Wow, yes, it's fun to go to the Y, and now with great affordable rates, it's more swimming, more exercise, more family time. The YMCA in downtown Newcastle, or the Y Zone on Eleanor Drive in Shannon Township, welcomes you to a variety of programs, exercise, and fun events.
If you're craving pizza and more, Then Little Johnny's, too, want you to come through the door. Their menu includes many pizza varieties, jumbo wings, hoagies, calzones, strombolis, flatbread sandwiches, bread bowl salads, soups, and more. Dine in, take out, or have them delivered. Little Johnny's, too, can even cater your next party. Their prices are right, and the food is the way you expect it. Little Johnny's, too, is located at 130 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-657-2210.
Hello and welcome back. And yes, this is Crane Room 45 weather. And I decided to kind of shoot these birthday wishes in during the Crane Room 45 weather. Walter Flamino, happy birthday. Get that second piece of birthday cake. Andy Sorbo, Mary Rose de Blasio, and Mark Kirkwood Jr. Make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake and have a coffee. And let's talk about the weather. Last night's overnight low, 55. And get ready. No, for the 4th of July, I was going to say that. Get ready for Christmas. You know what? It was so warm this weekend. Just unbelievable. In some areas yesterday, getting up to record temperatures. What's your Monday looking like? Well, showers mainly afternoon, high of 61. The chance of rain is 80%. And Monday night, the showers stick around. Under cloudy skies with a low of 44, the chance of rain 40%. Now, as we go through the week, the temperature is going to decrease. Mostly cloudy on Tuesday with a high of 49. Tuesday night, partly cloudy, 39. Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high of 50. And Wednesday night, chance of showers after 10 p.m., mostly cloudy. The chance of rain is 40%, and the low is 45 degrees. Thursday, yes, a chance of showers before 3 p.m., mostly cloudy with a high of 48. And the chance of precipitation, 50%. Thursday night, partly cloudy, low around 30. And Friday, partly sunny with a high of 36. Friday's overnight low, get this, 24, cuddle alert, just in time for that holiday shopping, the last Christmas shopping weekend of the year. And Saturday, partly sunny as you make your way out with a high of 30 degrees. So that ought to put you in the Christmas spirit. Make sure that you have those cuddle alerts and take every advantage of it. This was Crane Room 45 weather, and we're going to take a brief time out and come back with just a whole bunch more. Stick around. Funding for this program provided by Washington Center Physical Therapy, Norm A. Gabriel, MSPT, ATC owner. This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Welcome back. Yes, that's going to do it for NewsWatch for this Monday, December 14th, halfway through the month and 11 days away from, well, I celebrate Christmas Eve, and that's really big with me, so we'll say 10 days away from the big days that are straight ahead. Don't get too stressed out. And, remember those tips we had for you for the day. Get plenty of water, get plenty of rest, and enjoy family and friends. And make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have what I call a super day in the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Take it easy, and we'll see you tomorrow. Station.